Red Bull Skateboarding recently uploaded a video titled "What Makes You a Pro Skateboarder?" In this video, they talked about the dynamic between the core industry and the social media skateboarder. I don't agree with some of the choices that they made and the design decisions in this video, and that's what we're going to discuss today.
I don't think I could even be friends with any of them. They'd probably be trying to put me on their YouTube channel and saying a bunch of stupid stuff.
Let's get into my first point out of 3. Right message, wrong messenger. In this video, we have essentially 3 parties: the social media skaters and the core representatives. But most importantly, we have a person that bridges the gap between core skateboarder and social media skateboarder in this video.
I posted something and it got almost 100,000 views, and I was like, holy, like there's so much power to this.
Mickey Papa in this video represents a core skateboarder that experiences the side of social media skateboarding. But this is the first mistake that Red Bull makes. Mickey Papa is a contest skater first. Contest skaters, even in the upper echelon of core skaters, can sometimes be viewed as lame or uncool, as we can see Tyshawn Jones discuss in this clip.
Yeah, I'm just in the streets, things happen, and I got my guy to film it. I'm not like people like that's like, I don't want to say try hard because I don't want to diss them, but like they practice that. They go to the skate park every day and do the same trick 100 times. That's just not the type of skater I am.
So Mickey Papa is not a true core skateboarder. At least he doesn't speak like Tyshawn Jones speaks for that core demographic of skateboarders. What was super interesting to me is that if we take a look at Red Bull's roster of skateboarders, they have those true core people. TJ Rogers, Jake Wooten. So it's a mystery as to why they didn't get one of these people to do the interview Mickey Papa is doing. Is it because they wouldn't accept it? How do we raise the bar with no bar? Have you ever heard the term keeping up with the Joneses? Used to describe a feeling of never enough, always seeking for something better. What if there were never any Joneses? Would we know what is better? This is the purpose of skate magazines. In the video, Red Bull kind of toes the line on calling skateboarding magazines a dying breed.
2010, 11, Instagram and all that starts blowing up. Even beyond the social, the industry itself was slowly dwindling down.
We went from a magazine that was a year earlier, 215 pages, to a magazine that was 72 pages.
And they opt to put social media skating as the new wave, which it is, but we really still need somebody to decide what is cool in skateboarding. This is why we still have things like Sodi. The actual best skater of the year doesn't really win. The chorist skater of the year wins. And this is the way that it has to be. If we really take a look at the responses of the core representatives in this video, they never really speak of any acceptance of the YouTube skater or social media skater. They just kind of dance around the fact that they might become obsolete or that what they're doing might be seen as hypocritical.
When I first saw Chris,
Awful.
I was like, I am so not into it. It's not for me. You shouldn't tell somebody how to view skateboarding and what they should do in skateboarding. I'm kind of being a hypocrite because I don't agree with the content, but I think they're doing a great job.
If Red Bull's real purpose was to bridge the gap between core skateboarder and social media skateboarder, they would have had a Thrasher representative or another person from one of these magazines truly denounce the way it used to be. A great way of thinking that these two sides are two sides of the same coin is that Aaron Cairo would never be skater of the year. He would look out of place to put him on even the list. But imagine the amount of kids that Aaron Cairo inspires and the potential for one of them to grow up and become skater of the year. This is the impact that social media skaters have, and this is the point that Red Bull fails to get across. YouTube skaters are oppressed. The last point that Red Bull Skateboarding makes in their video is one that makes no sense at all. The participants all state something along the lines of, YouTube skaters deserve the credit because they endure so much more hate.
Also, going viral kind of sucks because you expose yourself to so much hate.
Not everybody is ready to deal with hate messages because those can really get to you. There would be 500 positive comments, but the one guy who said you suck, I would reply to him and be like, bro, you suck.
Give me a break, bro. Red Bull, you are pulling this stuff and you are the giant media conglomerate you are. Seriously? 8 comments? Let's take a trip back a couple of months to when Sodi 2022 was announced. If we take a look through Tyshawn Jones's Instagram comments the night he was announced SOTY, it was nothing but hate, man. Everyone was dogging on him. Nija should have won. T-Funk should have won. Even me, bro. I was low-key making that same content. That was some easy lunch, no cap. That was my first video that blew up. Shout out that video. But dude, we as YouTube skaters can block comments. I can block people from the whole channel. They'll never see me again on the platform. This point is so tired. The amount of scrutiny that core skateboarders have to go through to even accept a sponsorship deal.
You know, obviously the skateboard industry is like a very core industry, and they don't like it's like frowned upon certain things.
You can't even have certain songs in your video parts as a core skateboarder because of the amount of criticism that might come with it. But oh, no, YouTube comments kind of suck sometimes. Other than that horrible take, we can definitely see the change in skateboarding and core being more accepting of the other side. I mean, you have skateboarders like Tom Asta starting a YouTube channel, Paul Rodriguez doing skate vlogs on his channel. We also see this with Jinka Mag and Thrasher acknowledging Gifted Hater. So what do you guys think? Did Red Bull do us a service in trying to combine the core and non-core classes in skateboarding? And will YouTube skaters ever truly be accepted?